everybody. Welcome back to Tips and Tricks Together. It's hard to believe, but this is our last one before summer vacation. That's crazy. It's already here. So, in order to launch you guys into the summer, since we won't be seeing each other until next August, I just wanted to focus on kindness today. Now, I know we talk about kindness a lot. We talk about it at school, you hear about it all over the place. We talk about it so much because it's so important. So, I want to talk about three different areas where we need to be kind. So the first one's going to be being kind to yourself. The second one is being kind to those around you, those who you live with, or your family, your loved ones. And then the third one is being kind to the community. So those are the three things that we're going to hit on today during Tips and Tricks Together. So the first one, being kind to yourself. So this may sound kind of funky because you're like, why would I not be kind to myself? But people tend to do this thing where they get so busy or they're doing so many different things that they forget to take care of themselves, and that's being kind to yourself. So you may be really worried or you may be really sad, and you need to make sure that you take care of yourself in order to deal with those emotions and to move on in a positive and healthy way. So for example, maybe over the summer you're going to find yourself to be frustrated that maybe things aren't like they normally are. You normally go and do this in the summer and you can't do that this summer. And so, a good thing for you to remember is to figure out what type of things you can do to help take care of yourself. What types of things do you really enjoy that you could do at home? So, for example, if it were me and I was really, really frustrated about not being able to do something or maybe not being able to go somewhere, there's a bunch of different things I could do. I could read a book. I really enjoy reading books. I could take a walk outside. I could honestly take a nap. Sometimes we just need a little sleep. So I want you to come up with a list of different things that work for you. Coping skills are not one size fits all, right? We need to all take care of ourselves. And so for one person, it may be going outside and running is what really helps them feel better. That is not the case with me. So I need to come up with a list of things that make me feel better, that help regulate me. So I want you to kind of practice and go through what are some different things that you could write down that when things get tough this summer and it's hard to remember to be kind to yourself and to take time for yourself, that you can look at this list and say, okay, you know what? I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling worried. I'm feeling sad. I am going to read a book. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to listen to music. I'm going to write in a journal, all those different things. And so I have some listed here for you that are just off the top of my head that may help you. So go ahead and make that list because I think it'll come in really handy this summer. So the second group of being kind is being kind to those people that you live with, the people that you're around the most, your family. And you know what? Honestly, sometimes the people you love the most are the hardest to love because they can get on our nerves, right? Really easily. I think back to when my sister and I had to share a bedroom, and she was an incredibly loud drinker. Like she would drink water and I could hear it all the way in my bed and it drove me absolutely crazy. Is that a big deal? No, but it drove me crazy. So sometimes the people we love the most can irritate us the most. And so this is why it's really, really important for us to make sure that we're being kind to those that we live with, our families, those around us the most. Because again, we are all in a time where things are not normal, and a lot of people are struggling with how to handle that. And so one thing that we can do on our part is to be kind. So maybe that means that you write a note to your mom or your dad or whoever you live with. You know, a note goes a long way, or maybe you draw them a picture, or maybe you do more service for them. Maybe you unload the dishwasher, or you do the dishes, you take out the trash. Maybe you could learn how to mow the lawn and take that off um, your plate if you have a lawn. So these are different ways that you can help show kindness to those people who are in your home, the people that you see the most. So again, I have a list for you of things that I came up with that could possibly be ways that you could show kindness to others. And then the last group of people that you can show kindness to are the people in the community. And so there are a lot of people who are working really hard, and there are people who might not be able to be around other people right now, and that can be really hard. So there are some things that you can do on your end to show kindness to people that you may not know. I'm sure you guys have seen you could do chalk art on the sidewalks to let people know that you're thinking about them. You could mail letters to people in the nursing home because they can't have visitors right now, and that has to be really hard. You could talk with your family or talk with your parents about maybe sponsoring a meal for healthcare workers or frontline workers. Just being kind. Maybe you have some flowers in your yard and you give flowers to a neighbor. Social distancing, of course, but maybe you walk over and you put the flowers on their porch or their patio. These are just some simple ways that you can show that you're caring for others, that we are all in this together, and that it's going to be okay. Things might look different, but we're going to get through it together. So, here's another list of things that you could do to help out those in the community and show kindness to them. So, my challenge to you this summer is to show kindness to everyone that you come across. And I know that when your little brother is driving you crazy and the last thing you want to do is be kind, I know it's going to be really tough, but it will be totally worth it. Um, Kindness is way better than an angry response. And so I want you to continually be thinking about different ways that you can be kind to one another as we launch into this summer, because it might be a little different than we're used to, but that just means that we have an opportunity to make it that much better by being kind and showing care to other people. So be on the lookout for different ways that you can show kindness and care for other people around you. All right, guys, have a great summer. We'll see you in the fall.